Hey, good Thursday afternoon, TOPGUN Options members. Special trade alert video. Even though I'm usually done for the week, I still sit here and trade and figured, you know what? Might as well make a video. Before I get into too much detail, 1,400% gain in essentially hours. I got so many texts and emails and nice posts in our forum there. You're welcome. That's why we do this shit, man. I love people. Who was it? Somebody wrote they had an 1,800% gain. 1,800% gain in a day. So let me lead with this. We are way oversold. Absolutely undersold. Hopefully by now you got out of your bearish double vertical. What do I tell you? Rule number one on exiting a double vertical. Say it with me. I want to channel all 500-600 of my members. Say it with me. If you get a violent move in the direction of your double vertical, say it with me, close it. This was one of the most violent moves I've seen in years with the S&P, down 3% yesterday or whatever. That's the definition of a violent move in the direction of your bearish double vertical. Hopefully you closed it for over a fill in the blank, 1,000%. I got in at 45 and out at whatever it was, a debit of 45, and then got out. I think it closed, the spread closed yesterday close to $6. So if you got for a debit of 45 cents and around $6, it's like 1,800% or something like that. Enough. That's in the past. Let's be present. We're way oversold. Too oversold. So because I'm a nice guy, just posted a new bullish double vertical. It is time to dogfight, baby. I posted this in the Hunters and at everyone. So you should have gotten an alert on your collab app and obviously in the Max Afterburner as well. There is the trade right there. I'll go break it down in a second on the chart, but it's a bullish double vertical out to when? My birthday. When's my birthday? It's always this year. I can never say my birthday is next year. Think about that brain teaser. It's the 58.50, 58.45 bull put spread. That is a credit spread to go fund the 6,060.25 bull call spread, which is a debit spread. Okay. You are risking, or I am risking, about $1,200 to make $1,800. Great risk to reward ratio, folks. Let's go look at the chart real quick. That's back up here. I think we fill this gap, man. I mean, can we implode down to the 200-day moving average? Of course we can. Anything can happen. Why would we? Okay. Let's and let me, before I go on a rant, because I'm feeling a rant coming because of what happened yesterday. I also just posted a new CBOE bull put spread. I think the CBOE is stabilized and is going to head higher. It's the 195, 192.5 out to next Friday, December 27th. Warning, low volume reek with Christmas and all sorts of stuff. You can see some pretty violent moves, but I like this bull put spread. Risk in 187 to make 63. Good risk to reward ratio, high probability trade. Let's go look at CBOE first before I get into my rant here. CBOE. Yeah, so I mean, we're doing the caterpillar here. Down after earnings, up, down. I think that we've stabilized. It looks like 198.7 is a good stabilization. So I put the bull put spread down here. If we continue to hang tomorrow, maybe Friday, maybe I'll leg into an iron condor and throw a bear call spread on up here. Hey, quick trade management, Amazon. I'm in a bull put spread that's underwater right now. Somebody's like, oh, we might take a max loss in that trade. It's Thursday. We imploded down to 220. We got as high as 226. So we're in sneezing distance of 227.5, at least where I am. Many of you took the more conservative bull put spread, and you're doing great right now. So good on you. Remember, that's I do that a lot more often in our trade briefs. I say, hey, this would be the aggressive trade, and this would be the conservative trade. There's no, in hindsight, obviously, fill in the blank, 2020. In hindsight, I knew the hawkish cut was coming and the market was going to freak the hell out. I should not have put on the Amazon bull put spread. Having said that, I'm in it to win it. I'm not touching that thing, man, because we got, another 2 hours today and then a full trading day tomorrow. And I think we might fill that gap move. Okay. Yeah. I mean, can we keep going down? Of course. Why? Fill in the blanks. Don't give me everything I'm going to tell you. War, this, that, blah, blah, blah. That was a knee-jerk reaction, and it was kind of deserved. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy's an idiot. The Wall Street Journal is whiz right now. They are taking him to task. Look at this headline. The Fed admits an inflation mistake. Wait, you mean team transitory? The people who got it wrong for years are still getting it wrong? Oh my God, here's my shocked face. Unbelievable. The central bank is still cutting. Its explanation isn't convincing. If you don't have a Wall Street Journal subscription, choke yourself. This is an awesome op-ed about the hawkish cut. Why are you cutting? You guys know me. I'm not invited to a Fed press conference. What are you doing? Unbelievable. In September, the Fed chief sounded like a man who thought he'd whipped inflation when he cut 50. Dumb. What did I tell you when he did this? He should be raising 50. Nobody listens to me. So they take a flamethrower. This makes the 50 basis point cut look in September a mistake. Oh, no way. Worse. You ready for this? Worse. Policymakers now expect it's going to take 2 years to get to 2%. In September, when I went big, we can do it by 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, instead of getting 4 cuts next year, we're only going to get 2. The market ain't digging this, folks. Mr. Powell was also far from clear in his justification for the rate cut. While it was a closer call, it was bullshit, folks. I can't even, this isn't even funny. Folks, we're not even close to 2%. We're going away from 2%, and he's cutting. What are you doing? He's an idiot. Might be a nice guy to have a beer with or something like that. He's an idiot when it comes to his job. If he was the head of equities or the chief strategist at Goldman Sachs, based on the mistakes of the past, fill in the blank, years, he wouldn't have made that many mistakes. You're fired. Unbelievable, shitty job out of the Fed. You ready for this? I don't care. Actually, I do care because I love it. Keep Jerome. So, bullish double vertical on the S&P 500. I think we're going to fill this gap. I think it's an overreaction. I mean, if the Fed really gets super pissed that he's screwing up and we're not getting 4 next year, we're only getting 2. Hint, market, you shouldn't get 2 next year. And look at the 1 year rip your face off rally in the S&P 500, folks. 1 year. Folks, this went up on hopes of a rate cut, and we didn't get any until September. We could have the exact opposite going forward. But for now, tactically, I think it's oversold, and we can fire a bullish double vertical out to my birthday. This is in the Hunters. This is in the Max Afterburner. I'll put it in this little email I'm blasting out to everybody right now. It's the 58.50, 58.45 bull put spread, which is, say it with me, a credit spread. You're getting paid to do that bull put spread, taking that credit and buying a bull call spread up at 6,000 and then $25 wide here. 5 wide in the bull put spread, 25 wide up here. And let's look at 6,000. 6,000 is where? It's back to the 20-day. I think we got a week, 2 weeks. We got 2 weeks to get back up to the 20-day. I think we can do that. I think Trump can do some jawboning. I think, right now, obviously, all the Democrats are frothing at the mouth like, oh, looks like Elon Musk is president. No, Elon Musk has a platform to speak for the voices of tens of millions of Americans who go, what the fuck are you doing? A continuing resolution has 1,500 pages. It has so much shit in there and pork. Elon Musk ain't the co-president. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump is Donald Trump and he's the one in charge type of thing. But Twitter, X, people are furious. Pass a clean continuing. You, first of all, do your fucking job. We shouldn't have continuing resolutions. You should be balancing the budget, you pieces of namaste. You failures. You suck at your job and you have to do this stuff. And when you do this stuff, you put in a bunch of shit. Could you imagine the night before you had to go buy something, they sent you a 1,500-page contract? Would you do it? So don't give me all the Democrats. This is going to be their attack point, like, Elon Musk is running the country, not Donald Trump. They know that those type of things might get under Donald Trump's skin and like, I'm the president, Elon Musk, awful. I don't even like the dude anymore. I don't think that's going to happen. You're seeing, I don't know if you guys are noticing it, a completely different Trump. The dude's more relaxed, a little bit more in his element, and there's not Russia collusion and all sorts of crazy shit. If the worst thing that the Democrats have right now is that we have a co-president in Elon Musk, I'm pretty fucking happy, man. The guy built the largest EV company in the world that's saving the planet. He's blasting rockets to Mars and catching them in a tower. I'll take that billionaire over George Soros, who elected horrific soft-on-crime DAs that destroyed states and cities, defunded the police. I'll take Republican billionaires over these subversive, awful Democrat billionaires. Anyway, time to dogfight. I mean, when you see a massive implosion like this, and we already snap back to the 50 right now, I think we're going to get back on our horse and ride a little bit. I get it. The market's pissed off. The market shouldn't be pissed off. The market should be at TOPGUN Options, and I knew all of this was going to happen. I didn't think it would be that big of a move to the downside, but the market is finally waking up to the Fed doesn't know what they're doing. I still can't believe the guy cut 25 and then said everything he said. Again, not allowed in the press conference room. I'd be like, dude, after everything you just said, you should be raising 25 points. Why are you not? And of course, he can't answer the truth, which would be what? Well, the market expected it. Unbelievable. Him, Janet Yellen a week ago apologizing for the fiscal bullshit that's been going on. Get rid of these people, man. Absolute disgrace. Clean house. Get rid of that guy. Weekend at Bernie's. Go. The adults will be back in charge. Remember how they told us that? The adults are back in charge. Okay. Good stuff going on, man. So I wanted to get those two trades out. They're posted, like I said, in the Hunters. They're posted in the Max Afterburner. Bullish double vertical on the S&P 500. Remember, options trading, man. If everything I just said, you think the exact opposite, do a bearish double vertical. Reload. Wiz, I made 1,400% in a day thanks to you, and I'm reloading because it's going lower. Great. That's what makes a market. If you're right, great. If you're wrong, I'm great. But that's what makes market. All right, man, I got to go. Picked up my boy Jack last night from the airport. Good to have my ducks home. Not all my ducks. I don't know who runs the scheduling at the Air Force, but doing basic training over Christmas is dumb. I can't wait to meet the general or colonel in charge of basic training and throttle that dude or lady and let them know how we operate. Although I did spend Bahrain Christmas in where was that? On the Kitty Hawk in Bahrain. So Christmas in an Arab country sucked more than El Paso or San Antonio, Texas. All right, guys, I got to go. Folks, if you did, when I looked at the math, I'm like, if you did the standard contracts based on a $100,000 model portfolio, you paid for a lifetime membership of about 20 grand in a single trade at TOPGUN Options. Grateful for this type of stuff, man. I absolutely love having these type of trades. Clearly, we don't have these type of things all the time, but man, 1,800% trade, 20 grand potentially in a day. There's your year. I already paid for your lifetime membership. If you paid 20 grand 4 years ago, first of all, it's more than paid for itself, but I just double paid for it with a single double vertical trade yesterday. Have a great rest of your day. Happy hunting. Make sure you're hedged. We were. If you think you're still going lower, stay hedged. Fights on. Namaste and basi basi. I will talk to you guys later, and fights on.